Hi everyone, it's Shanna Lee here from Lee Scraps. Today I'm going to be showing you some of my foundation pages and some product gathering. In the past I've done either just product gathering video or a finished foundation page video, but today I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of both, show you some of my favorite products that I would like to use, and also how I arrange things in my album. The album that I'll be using for this year, 2021, is an album by Ali Edwards. And to begin, I'm going to go through and mix up my plastics. I've always liked to use a variety of different plastic pages, so I'm going to use some that are included in the album, and I'm also going to grab some from the Citrus Twist options. And Citrus Twist has these Instax sizes, so you can have a full picture at the bottom and two Instax size photos here, or 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And I also grabbed some of the full size 4x8s, and I like a little bit of 2x2 as well. And I also have this 3x8 album. I will use some of these plastics as well. So now that I've grabbed a variety of page protectors, I'm going to put this in fast forward and mix everything up. I've always made sure that I have a different plastic so I don't have two side by side. I guess in a rare occasion I do that, but starting out I like to mix them all up. Now that I have a variety of plastics mixed up throughout my album, I'm going to start looking through my products that I have laid out for this year and just kind of pulling some of my favorites. And there were a few things from this basket I wanted to include. I pulled out some papers from a past Jasmine Jones collection. I love this verse, "Every good and perfect gift is from above." I thought that would suit the brighter red feel. I pulled out this large transparent circle. I never did get to use this yet. I have a couple die cuts. This was given to me in a December daily swap, and I love using different die cut elements. I have this envelope from, was that the last year or the year before? I didn't get the envelopes this year, and this also would match, I think, with the red. I'd like to include one of these large numbers. And then there are these burlap envelopes, and this one here, it actually had this full 4x6 paper in here, but I thought it would look nice with a couple different tags. And the other option had the 2 tags, but what I did was I grabbed the 2 plus another one, and I stamped it with the In a Creative Bubble stamp set, and I used this magical moment, and I stamped that on each card for 3 different magical moments. This is always fun. It's by Simple Stories, and it's a little flip book, and you can add 1, 2, 3, 4 different photos in that, double-sided, so it would be 8. And then I also have this pack of 3x8s. So let's put this aside and have a look. Oh, that's really pretty. I love all the words, so that's a choice. Oh, I love the fa la la. That would matches the album. And my cards that I'm giving out for this year just arrived, and I do like to include my family photo in my December daily. Another thing I wanted to include was one of these envelopes from the Advent calendar. I have never ordered this before, and I do like the look and the size of these envelopes, and they're numbered with this beautiful white font, so I thought we could have that for a particular day as well. I love playing around with different ways to incorporate different numbers. And I wanted to show you another idea that I've kind of been thinking about. It's using the Citrus Twist 4x8 size, and these transparencies by Allie Edwards. These were an add-on from her December Daily 2021 collection. Would fit two perfectly, and you could even put your fuse tool between here, and then you'd be able to fit two 4x4s, the Instagram size. Ooh, that's really pretty with the candy cane. So hard to choose. I love that this says December Stories, but it already says Believe down here, so I kind of like the reds all together. Now I'm going to go ahead and start putting all my favorite things that I picked out and put them in my album. I'll start some music, and I hope you enjoy following along. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and show you where I'm at. I think the more I do, the more I want to do. I started this whole process before the prep party and before the product play class, but now that I'm started the class, I just want to do everything. And then I was having printer issues, and I had a lot of projects half started, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to show you what I've got, and it doesn't have to be perfect or completed, but I'll just show you a couple things that I have started, and I'll just quickly run through. I was considering this wreath for the cover page. This is one of the 10x8 vellum pieces, and I just cut it to fit. This was a product play tutorial, and things will probably shift around a little bit as I decide where things go. I enjoy having a calendar at the beginning, and this is one by Ellie Studio 2021. And then I'm going to have my reason why here. I do have it all typed out, but I ran out of printer ink. And then this is going to be the start of day one. So it'll be a full photo here, and this beautiful number 1 part of the product play class. And I just fell in love with this star paper. I thought it would be fun to put stories and photos, and I really like this flip out here. I also did this layout for day 3. I just used the Allie Edwards forest green thin numbers, and then on the inside I stamped with the In a Creative Bubble stamp set, a beautiful red bow at the bottom of each card. I have my favorite cards placed in here for now. I like to have a filler card and a journaling card. I really like this text transparency and this beautiful holly at the top. Actually, it might be mistletoe. and I just stuck this in here. That is our family photo for 2021. I cut out this poinsettia as a fun die cut. I love this die cut. You can share 4 different stories or memories. And it's kind of shaped like an upside down house, so I'll probably have a full photo here. This is a gorgeous card from the Paisley Press mini kit. Another transparency. This is something else I made in the product play class, and it's a weave that we made, and it looks really cool on the other side. And this burlap pocket, it was wide, but I cut it down and then I hand stitched it closed, and I put one of the fabric circles on top. And then I just have to, I also stamped each card. It's beautiful. I love this black and white fa la la from the Elle Studio kit this year. And then I stuck in some hearts with the beautiful transparent hearts that came in as part of the add-on this year. I just stuck the circle in here for now. Beautiful Felicity Jane die cut paper. Another beautiful transparency with the houses underneath. And this nice quote. More cards from the Paisley Press mini kit. And this fun speech bubble die cut. And as always, I end with Merry Christmas. So that's where I'm at right now. I do want to add in more papers. I do have some color cast designs, acrylic pieces that I want to use. This one says Holiday Movies, and this one says December 2021. It would be nice to have this near the beginning. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do for the cover page. I also still want to create a fireplace for these cute little stockings to hang. And I noticed someone did a tutorial on a fireplace for the product play class a couple days ago. And another product play was these cards here. I fussy cut it out with an X-Acto knife. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's going to be photos in behind. I scored the top so it's able to just lift up. And I used Allie's Red Pendleton ink, and I used Elle Studio's New Star Jane numbers to stamp the tops of each of these cards. And the last thing I wanted to show you was this fun prep day book. It is digital that came with your purchase. And it's so fun because I've always been doing this. Like, I just have a little scrap notebook and I kind of just design a little bit of what I want my page to look like. So for each day, I can like sketch out what I want. I could write a story. And it just keeps track of what you want to add each day. So it begins with supply inventory. I added this vertical calendar, and I also added the A to Z planning template. So some people have been doing like by letters. So S, they talk about Santa, or T, they talk about their tree. So just different ways to tell different stories. So some people do it chronologically. Some people just have 25 stories. So that's just another way to write out prompts that you want to include. And then I have a page for every single day. So, you know, day 1, day 2, and so on. Just print off as many as you want to tell. And then it ends. So that'll be a fun book to help document and use So if for any reason you're unable to do a December daily story that day, you can always look back here and see what story you wrote. In the past, I've also just put all my numbers through, numbers 1 through 25. I didn't do that this time. I sometimes stick with the same number set all throughout, so I'll just slip it in the pocket just loose where I want it, but now I just use a variety of different numbers, so I just left those out for now. So those are my foundation pages, and there's a whole lot more that I still want to do, but I figured this video would never get out to you because I'm constantly creating something. But I hope you enjoyed my process. And again, this year I'll be doing a Selfie Sunday layout, and I'll also be working with stamps. That'll be another layout that I signed up to show a layout for. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.